about 10 acts in Islamic law that invalidate the fast. So the first one is eating, and the second one is drinking. Eating anything, drinking anything, even if it's a small quantity, a drop of water that you deliberately drink, or a small piece of food that you eat will invalidate your fast. Now, getting an IV, for instance, or getting a shot, or donating a blood, this does not invalidate the fast because this is not considered eating or drinking. The third one is physical intimacy, specifically intercourse. This would invalidate the fast. Number 4 is ejaculation. If it's deliberate, the discharge of semen, this would invalidate the fast. Number 5, تعمد الكذب على الله ورسوله صلى الله عليه وآله. If you deliberately attribute something false to Allah, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, or the Imams of Ahlul Bayt, you claim that God said so and so, and you know that you're lying, it's false, God did not say so and so, or the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, or the Imams of Ahlul Bayt, such as fabricating a hadith or fabricating a story that the Prophet went here and he said this when you know that he did not, or when you impose your own tafsir opinion on the Quran and you say this is what God meant, this is what God revealed, and you know that it's false. Deliberately doing so invalidates your fast. What if you did not know? You had heard a hadith, right, attributed to the Prophet ﷺ or the Imams, and you stated it thinking that the Prophet really did say this. Later on you discovered that this is a false narration, or this is a false story, or this is a false meaning, or this is a false opinion here about a verse in the Holy Quran. If it was not deliberate, you really thought that the Prophet said that, in this case, it does not invalidate your fast. The sixth act, according to many scholars, probably the majority of our scholars throughout history, is to submerge yourself underwater while fasting. So let's say you dive in a swimming pool, or you go and submerge your body in a jacuzzi. This, according to many scholars, invalidates the fast. Not all scholars. For instance, Ayatollah Sistani, his fatwa is that this does not invalidate the fast, even though it's extremely discouraged. It's makruh, unrecommended, but it does not invalidate the fast. But many scholars have considered it as one of the acts that do actually invalidate the fast. So number 6 is to submerge your body underwater.